Hello everyone, I'm Sean, alright, and this is Everyday Food Reviews. Today we're looking at Tenacious Tea. We've looked at them before. We did a video looking at 4 different tea blends, and we've done a couple of shorts. I've put in a few orders since that first video, and Gina, my friend who runs Tenacious Tea, she sent me a few extra sample packets to look at in my most recent order, so I thought I'd look at them. I have been drinking the others in the meantime. I've not been too well lately, so I've not been much up to doing videos, but I thought I'd start with these so that I don't end up drinking them and then having none left to do a video on. So I'll put the link to the Etsy store in the description, and I'll put links to the previous videos in the description. So the 3 blends that we've got today are in the Jaffa Da Vida, Brew Tang Clan, and Cherry Cola. I'll need to check what's in them because with them just being in sample sachets, I didn't have the big sachets with the ingredients on them, so I just need to refer to the website. So we'll start with the Inner Jaffa Da Vida, which is orange chocolate Jaffa cake inspired Rubios decaf tea blend. So this one, if you want to read the blurbs, the blurbs are quite fun. They're all on the Etsy store. I won't read them out for each one, but it's got Rubios, orange pieces, cacao husks, safflower petals, calendula petals, Peruvian dark chocolate flakes, and natural flavouring, and it's decaffeinated, which is fine. I mean, when I first looked at them, there was the Arabian Nights one that I really liked, but it was decaffeinated, and I wanted a caffeinated version of that, and Gina made that up for me kindly. But then I encountered the problem where, I wanted to have something to drink before going to bed. So having this as a decaf option now, rather than ordering the decaf Arabian Nights, I don't know, I think it's good. With hindsight, I maybe should have not ordered a caffeinated version of that and just had any of the other ones that weren't decaf. So it smells of orange, but it also smells malty. It smells like one of those malt drinks that you get, like a Horlicks or something, which is cool. So I'm anticipating that this will have a lot of body to it. I've not put any milk or sweetener in any of these. I've got some honey here that I will put in after I've tried them. I'll put in that because I know a lot of the teas with a lot of other things in, like chocolate or fruits, the sweetener or honey or sugar really brings the flavours out a little bit. I got into the habit of using honey instead of sweetener while I've been ill and I had a really sore throat. But yeah, we'll try this. Cheers. Yeah, so it's got a really malty orange flavour to it. I think the orange is probably going to pop a bit more with a bit of sweetener. I'll try some of this honey. I probably would like to put milk in this one as well, but I realised after I brewed the tea, I don't actually have any milk. That's another reason I'd been a little put off doing these videos, is because I found that the reusable cotton tea bags weren't to my liking. It was a bit difficult to... It was more difficult to dry them than wash them. Washing them was fine, but then getting them dry, with not having the heating on and not being able to put them on a radiator or something, I found that they started sort of smelling a bit damp before they actually dried. So I ordered a sort of metal diffuser on Amazon or eBay or something, and you just squeeze it and put the tea in, and it's like a mesh ball, and then you dunk that in, and that's a lot easier to wash and dry. But then, of course, I wanted to do videos where I'm looking at multiple ones, because I thought a video of just one might be a bit weak, which is why I was doing the shorts on them. And I never got around to ordering more, but I was in IKEA last night. I got a big infuser teapot. It's like 1.2 litres, I think, for £7, and I got a couple more of those little infuser dunky mesh ball things for £1 each. So I've got 3 of them all together now, so I can do a few videos looking at 3 at a time, and then hopefully it'll be a bit more valuable than a video just looking at 1, but a bit shorter than a video looking at 4, like that first one. So put a bit of honey. Doesn't smell any different. Yeah, that brings out the orange a bit more, and the chocolate. I couldn't really taste the chocolate, to be honest, without the honey, but it's tasting like a Jaffa cake. It's funny, I think, rather than a cakey sort of flavour, to me it's seeming like a malty flavour, but I really like that. I think that's, like I say, it's a malty flavour like a Horlicks, and this is the decaf one. Horlicks traditionally is drank before bed, so even though it doesn't mention malt or Horlicks on here, which, I mean, it wouldn't do because it doesn't have any malt in it. That's what it tastes of to me. I can't help but feel as though that's really fitting, and the only reason I'd say it's not intentional is that it's not mentioned specifically. Yeah, I like that one a lot. This one I'll probably order a bag of when I next order. Yeah, what I can see myself doing with the, I didn't show the colour. It's hard to show the colour. This mug is yellow inside as well, and I don't know how much I can tip it forward. What I can see myself doing with the teapot that I've got is making up a big pot of tea and just drinking it throughout the day, or having a cup of tea from it around dinner time and then having some cold in the morning. So a lot of these tea blends, I'm finding that they're really nice cold as well as hot, but obviously they need to be hot when you make them up, and with only having that one metal infuser thing, it's like when I make it I want to drink it, I don't have any left over. So this one, Brew Tang Clan, pineapple, orange, lemongrass, hibiscus, sweet, tangy, tropical fruit flavour, loose tea. So this one has freeze-dried apple pieces, pineapple pieces, orange peel, hibiscus, turmeric, and lemongrass, and flavourings. So, you can smell the lemongrass more than anything. Again, it's going to be hard to show, but when I poured this in, it was beautiful. I'm glad I used this mug that's white on the inside, because I poured it in and you could see the red leaking out of this mesh ball. I'm pretty sure the red's from the hibiscus. Yeah, that I thought was really cool. Again, this one doesn't have any actual tea in it. It's just fruit blends. This one's also caffeine free. Yeah, it smells of. I assume it's lemongrass. It smells of lemon more than anything. It's very, very red. Maybe even magenta, like a purpley red. It's a really nice colour. Cheers. Well, I think the turmeric's coming through in terms of flavour, but I can't imagine there's much in there. Otherwise, this would be a lot more orange than it is, if I'm not getting my spices mixed up. and I feel like I can certainly taste it. So this one tastes quite sour. I am certain that this will be transformed by a bit sweetener, with it just being fruit and herb blend rather than any actual tea. Well, I find a lot of blends that are exclusively fruit tend to not even taste of anything until you add some sweetener. I don't know if that's just my palate, but that's what I find. It's mad, I think. A bit more. It's because it's a little bit sharp, which you know I don't mind. But I feel like with a hot drink, I don't usually want a hot drink to be sour. Oh, that's nice. You know what it reminds me of almost? It's so fruity. It's like a lemsip, but obviously without the bitter taste of paracetamol and decongestants. Yeah, it tastes like a lemsip because you've got the lemon flavour being the most present as well. That's pretty mad, and I like it. I think this one I would probably prefer cold. But I mean, that's fine now that I've got that big teapot. I can just make up a big. Well, I can't make up a big teapot of it because I've only got the little sample sachet. But next time I order some, I can. I'll be honest. I'm not just saying this because, you know, she's my friend. Biggest problem I have now wasn't so bad. You know, a year ago I think it was when we first looked at them. There's too much choice. Which again isn't a bad thing. It's a good thing, but when I look on there, it's like, oh, that sounds nice. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. It's the same looking at the G Fuel website. You know, you look at something like Sneak, Wraith, Beyond. It's less than 10 flavors, whatever. You look at G Fuel and there's like 40 flavors, and you think, well, they all sound kind of nice. I don't know what I even want to order. You know, it's a bit like that. If I ordered everything on there that I wanted, I'd just be throwing it away in 12 months' time when it starts going funky. Or if it starts going funky, I say that. I've still got some of the ones from my first order that are still fine. So, you know, maybe that wouldn't be an issue, but it's the same problem I have with a lot of the energy drinks is I don't drink it often enough to keep up with trying how many I want to try. And that's a bit sad. However, now that I've got that teapot, and there's these caffeine-free versions, you know, that the caffeine-free ones I can drink with abandon. Don't need to worry too much. Just make them up, drink it like squash, it's whatever. But all the other ones, it's like, in spite of what you see on the videos, I do want to limit my caffeine intake, and there's just too many to try. And makes me a bit sad because I get FOMO, you know, so I'm worried like I'll either miss out on a flavour if it's not there the next time I order, or I'll end up just keeping it forever because I'll get it and try it and like it, but then there's another flavour I get and try and like and drink that, and then the next one and the next one. That's a stupid problem to have, but that's genuinely a consideration for me, unfortunately. Now this one, the cherry cola one, this one's compelling. Cherry Bomb, I'd forgotten the name. Cherry Bomb, black cherry cola flavour, Rubio's herbal loose leaf tea blend, hot or cold brew. Right, so this one, I was thinking before I even tried it, you know, it's cherry cola flavour. This one will probably be another one that will be nice cold. But apparently you can brew it cold, which is something I haven't tried. I don't know if that's something I can do with that teapot I've bought. So yeah, we've got Rubio's. I think I'm saying that wrong. That's not how it's spelt. Rooibos, premium black tea, cinnamon bark, hibiscus, star anise, cloves, natural flavourings, cherry pieces. So, great healthier alternative to sugar and chemical-laden fizzy drinks. Feel like that's an attack. Really make the flavour pop. I like that pop. So yeah, this one we're directed to add some sweetener, but we'll try it without first. Cheers. Does smell of cherry, does smell of cola. That's a good start. Sorry, I think I was holding my breath while I was trying to smell it, and then realised I'd forgotten to breathe in. I wasn't actually exhausted from lifting a mug, despite what people say in our pre-workout videos. Yes, this, as expected, has the same problem as like the cherry fruit infusion things. It doesn't taste of much without the sugar or sweetener. It tastes just a bit tart, a little bit astringent, but that's just because there's no sugar in there. You can still taste cherry and still taste cola though. Put some honey in. Honey in, that's how Kay's Cooking says onions. Hello, I'm doing a video. Okay, sorry. It's okay. Nearly finished. Yeah, obviously smells the same. That's insane. It tastes of cherry cola. Obviously not fizzy and a bit warm. It tastes more of cherry cola than the new Monster Assault. That's a fact. You wouldn't want to drink it instead of Monster Assault because it's not got the caffeine. In terms of flavour, this is spot on. I know Gina can blend tea. That's what she does. I was expecting these to be good. That's why I did a video before I'd even tried them. You know, because I'm not going to make a biased video. I'm not going to lie. If I tried these and these were bad and I had bad things to say about them, I would just not upload the video. We've said before, we don't want to put out negativity to small businesses and people we know. But that doesn't mean we'll lie. If it's bad, we're not going to say it's good. We'll only say it's good if it's good, you know. And I think that's fair. You know, especially with the world we live in today, we don't want to be putting people down. But the point I'm making is, you might not agree, but my opinion is honest. And I was expecting to like these, but this is mind-blowing. It's amazing how much that tastes like cherry cola. I've had cherry cola artificially flavoured pre-workouts that have tasted less like cherry cola. That's mental. Absolutely mental. I would like to try it cold, with ice. That's mental. I'm very impressed. And I expect it to be, but it's just, I don't think words can quite surmise how taken aback by that I am. It's just, I expected it to, you know, taste a bit of cherry and cola. It tastes like I'll say it tastes more like it tastes more like the older salt than the newer salt does. If Gina sent you to this video, that probably won't mean much, but to the people who watch this channel usually and watch the energy drink videos, they'll know what I mean. That's insane. I like that a lot. I like all of these a lot. Unfortunately, I don't think I would order Brew Tang again, because for me, I just objectively prefer this. This is, fruity, a bit sour. I can't imagine me ever drinking this Brew Tang clan if I have this in the house. Nothing wrong with this whatsoever. It's just for me. Oh, this cherry bomb is the bomb. This one though is different. The Jaffa cake one, like I say, I would drink that at bedtime. It tastes kind of like Horlicks, like an orangey Horlicks, which I think is really cool. But yeah, I'll wrap it up there. Etsy links in the description, and you can put in the comment that we've sent you for whatever that's worth. Christmas is coming up. They make some good presents. But one thing that there is on the store, there's a couple of the flavors that are in like Halloween style tins. But for the sort of people that get the horror film references and that sort of thing, Halloween style and Christmas style, gift style, it's all the same thing in it. Halloween aesthetics all year round if you're into horror films and stuff. Yeah, they work out more because they're like, I think 50p or a quid more for the tin compared to a packet, but you get half as much in it. But the tins are amazing. I got the Black Forest #1 tin. That's a really nice tea as well, and I will do a video on that. But the tin's really nice, and that would make you're effectively spending twice as much on the tea itself. But I think that would make a really nice present, just the tin, and I'm hoping that the people I'm buying presents for won't be watching the video. Yeah, we'll wrap it up there. Thanks very much for joining us. See you next time. Cheers.